Hey everybody, what's going on? Barrow here, back inside of Borderlands 2 to continue the legendary weapon guides for the Handsome Edition, as there are a lot of new players out there looking for a little bit of information on these legendary weapons. I don't have anything on my channel, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. And yes, I will be doing more for the Claptrap DLC, but today we're going to be taking a look at the Kerblaster, which is a legendary Torg assault rifle that shoots rockets. In addition, when the rocket explodes, it will then drop a grenade wherever the rocket landed. Effectively, it hits twice. So, if you are playing as a character that has a lot of rocket or grenade boosts like Axton, then you can definitely get a lot out of this assault rifle. It is definitely not the worst thing in the world, and you can use it even on Overpower 8. So where do you get this thing? Well, you're going to get it from Blackburn Cove, which is right next to Liarsburg. You're going to need to get the quest to kill Midgemaw, which you do by doing, the standard the standard quest that you get at the beginning of the game. He'll send you over here to kill Midgemaw, and he has a chance to drop the Kerblaster. Now, when you fight Midgemaw, it'll be a badass midget and actual Midgemaw. One will be riding the other. So you need to make sure that you are killing Midgemaw, as he's the one that actually drops the Kerblaster. The badass midget does not drop the Kerblaster. Period. Don't say that he does. He doesn't. He doesn't do it, man. Rumors. Anyway, so that is where you're going to be able to get the Kerblaster and what quest you're going to have to do to get to him. Now, as far as actual prefixes for this thing, you're obviously going to want to have a Torg grip, as that's going to give you better reload and magazine size. Now, the first prefix is going to be rigorous, which is going to give you increased accuracy. From there, it's plump, which is going to give you magazine size, as the name might imply. After that, we've got rhythmic, and rhythmic will give you an additional stability increase, but stability is not really all that useful on this. Stabbing, it's just your standard melee. Pretty much every single legendary in this game, or every gun in the game, has a stabbing prefix to it. Ugh. And then finally we have Wild, which is fire rate and accuracy. Probably the best one, honestly. I really do prefer that one. Then there is Slippery, which will give you increased bullet speed. If you plan on taking this thing long ranges, you could potentially get that. And then finally, again, Rusty, which is going to give you... Or sorry, not Rusty, Nasty. I can't even read. Nasty, which is going to give you some damage. Now, I'm talking about these prefixes, and for those who are new to the game, let me go ahead and explain what exactly a prefix is, and in the background is going to be a little bit of gameplay for the actual Kerblaster. So what exactly a prefix is whenever a legendary spawns, it'll always have a prefix, which is considered basically an additional attachment. It's the best way to look at it. Think of it as an additional part you have to think about. However, every legendary always spawns with a prefix, and it'll always come right before the actual name of the gun. For example, Plump Kerblaster, or Rhythmic Kerblaster. Things like that. Wild Kerblaster. It won't ever just say Kerblaster. That means there's no prefix on it. Now, I can go into prefixes a little bit more later, but I don't think that's really necessary for this video. Also, I highly recommend not using a Kerblaster on 1Y. Yes, I know he's called Oni, but 1Y. Done. Because he's highly resistant to explosives on a level of Y. Like, he'll resist a Herald for... Ugh. You do not want to use it on him. Now, you can kill it pretty much everything else with this thing, but don't use it on him. But anyway, that is pretty much everything for this Kerblaster. That is how you get it. That is what it does. That is the prefixes. Now, if you're going to be farming for this thing, you're going to want a Wild Kerblaster or a Nasty Kerblaster. Those are the two best ones that you can get. At least in my opinion. You're going to want a Torg grip, which if you don't know what grips are, I recommend you check out my weapon guide for assault rifles to see what exactly those look like. And for your stock, you're going to want Dull, even though it doesn't really have too much recoil. because it fires so slow. But hey, if you're going to go for a stock, go dull, but having a stock on this weapon is not important in any way. And then sight is up to personal taste. Whatever sight you like having, that's up to you. I personally prefer Vladov sights. That's just me. For assault rifles, I like me some Vladov sights. But anyway, that is going to be everything for the Kerblaster. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it, and don't forget to subscribe for future videos. And yeah, we're gonna slowly start making our way through all the legendaries of Borderlands. I have a blast making some Borderlands content for you all. And, you know, even though I'm going to be recently moving on to some different things here on the YouTube, you will see a video on that later. I'll always be making some sort of Borderlands content, because I like making Borderlands content. It's what I do and it's what I like to do. But yeah. Anyway, that's enough talking for me right now. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all in the next one. Later.